If you're a big fan of MMORPGs or slice-of-life comedy anime, then Recovery of an MMO Junkie may just be for you, so stay tuned. Welcome back to another video. I'm BobSamurai, the recovering MMO addict, and if you're looking for anime news, reviews, lists, and discussions, hit that subscribe button because I'm bringing you all 4 new videos every week, so let's get started. Recovery of an MMO Junkie follows 30-year-old Moriko, who becomes a NEET after leaving her job. It's here that she begins to fill all of her newfound free time with MMORPGs, which instantly consume every waking moment of her life. Now, I know what you must be thinking here, Bob, this type of anime sounds like something that you would not want to watch, because I recently did the whole slice of life anime is boring video where I just talked about how I was not a big fan of the whole monotonous teenage moe school life anime, which is the majority of slice of life anime that there is. This is actually different. It's focusing on a 30-year-old woman. It's also following someone who is addicted to MMORPGs, which I actually have a bit of personal experience with that, considering how much of my life, how many years of my life that I spent playing World of Warcraft and also EverQuest 2. I'm talking like thousands of hours in those games. It was basically like every waking moment for me, just like within the anime right here. And lastly, when it takes a look at her character as a NEET, it doesn't try and promote the NEET lifestyle. It doesn't try and just talk it up as being something nice or cool. It actually shows it as being a problem, something that actually inhibits her from doing what she wants to do in life. So that's another positive for me. The story of MMO Junkie follows Moriko's in-game adventures as she grinds her way through her choice MMO, dying around every corner until she is acquainted with a group of guildmates who she eventually becomes close friends with. And it also shows her descent into the disgusting otaku lifestyle as the show progresses. She eventually becomes this very sloppy dressed woman with unkempt hair who lives in this really dirty apartment, and you can definitely see how this lifestyle takes a toll on her. Now, the reason why Moriko is so consumed by this game is because she's role-playing. There's a lot to keep up with here because she is a 30-year-old woman who is role-playing as a college-age guy who is role-playing as a fantasy character in a video game, so that's a lot to keep up with. Plus, one of the things that makes the story very interesting as it continues is when she eventually starts meeting some of her guildmates IRL. Recovery of an MMO Junkie is a really short, binge-worthy anime, so I can't say a whole lot more about the story without getting into spoiler territory, but what I will say is that they actually managed to add a lot into its 10-episode length. The anime is filled with tons of jokes relating to MMORPGs, so if you're a big fan of these type of games, then you're probably going to understand what a lot of these jokes are, but if you're not the biggest fan of these games or if you've never played them before, then I still think you would probably enjoy the anime, though you may not catch all the references. The anime isn't solely about the MMO though, because there's also a lot of real-life humor that we see here as well, whereas over time Moriko, her lifestyle catches up with her, and because she doesn't have a whole lot of actual personal interaction with people, pretty much every interaction that she has with people in the anime is very cringeworthy, and I found that to be kind of funny. It's also got a fair share of romance seamlessly added to the story as well, and I can't speak too much about the romance because that's mostly like second half story material, and that definitely gets into spoiler territory, so I'm not going to be touching that. So for an anime series that is only 10 episodes long, Recovery of an MMO Junkie has a pretty solid ending to it, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was a second season in the works to this, because as far as I can tell, the source material, which is a webcomic, looks to be still ongoing, so if there was a second season, I wouldn't be surprised, but if we never had one, the first season as we have it right now is still a complete experience. I began watching this anime with the English dub, and I thought the dubbing was actually really good here, but unfortunately I had to stop around halfway through and transition over to completing the anime with the subtitle because it hadn't been finished dubbing yet. But if you're somebody who just likes to watch dub anime, then I think you might find this anime to be a lot more enjoyable with the English dub, so I would recommend if you want to watch this anime, wait for the dub to finish, and then just blow through it all. So as for my overall recommendation for Recovery of an MMO Addict, I definitely recommend this anime, but I would suggest waiting until you get a rainy day whenever the dub has been complete and just marathon through it that way, because that is how I really enjoyed it, and to me it turned out to be this really relaxing and surprising experience because I started off just taken a lazy Sunday, just didn't want to do anything video related and just wanted to relax. I turned this anime on not expecting to make a video about it. I was watching and listening to the anime on one monitor with the dub, and then on another monitor I was playing a very relaxing game, nothing that's too distracting from the anime, but it was basically kind of like Stardew Valley, for example, where you're cutting down trees and just farming, nothing too complex or anything like that. And the combination of both together, it just came out to be a very relaxing and enjoyable experience, and I would have liked to have experienced it that way all the way throughout the entire series, but of course I had to like solely focus on that whenever I needed to switch over to the subtitle. It's just fun sometimes to watch an anime when you can do other things at the same time. I don't usually watch anime that way for the review, but like I said, this is an anime that I started off not expecting to talk about, but then again, a few hours later when I had finished the show, I knew that this was an experience that I needed to share with everyone because I really did enjoy the anime. So let me know your thoughts on the MMO Junkie in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel and still not subscribed, I would like you to hit that button, you know, but if you're not sold on me yet, go ahead and check out my channel, and I think you probably would enjoy some of the videos there, or I hope anyways. Some of the videos you can expect in the upcoming weeks are going to be a whole bunch of anime reviews for everything that I've been watching in fall 2017, because these anime are currently almost on the last episode now, so I got those reviews to make, and also I have a very cringeworthy special video that's going to be coming out on Christmas Day. If you were a big fan of my video on Super Kid, then I think you may enjoy it, but there's going to be a lot of cringing to be had, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have an awesome night.